Okay, I think we're live. Hi, my name is Sarah. Welcome back to my channel and Facebook page. Today, I'm going to be teaching you colloquial greetings in Thai. You guys probably already know, like when we greet each other, we ask you, how are you in Thai is sabai di mai, right? However, we don't really say that to people whom we, see on a regular basis. Instead, we use something like, have you eaten yet? Where are you going? Yeah. Where have you been? Where were you? So today I'm going to be teaching you how we say it in Thai. And if you want to learn more in depth, including structures as well, then you can join my course, which is happening on Sunday. It's called Beginners Volume 2. Otherwise, you can use this video to self-study as well. Yeah, I hope you make the best out of this video. Okay, we can get started now. I'm going to show you this slide presentation. So, colloquial greetings. The 3 common greetings in Thai that we love using on a daily basis. Like we use these sentences or phrases with people that we see on a regular basis. So if I haven't seen my girlfriend for 3 days or like a week, I wouldn't use this. I would just say sabai di mai, like how are you? Yeah. But if you see each other on a regular basis, this is something that we actually use. For example, the hotel staff here would greet me with something like this every day. Yeah, because they're seeing me every day. Okay, the first one I'm going to teach you is ไปไหนมา Yeah, ไปไหนมา Where have you been? ไป is go. Yeah, ไหน rising tone ไหน and มา Okay. ไปไหน is shortened from ไปที่ไหน ที่ไหน is where. Yeah. ไปที่ไหน ไปที่ไหน But Thai people, including me, we love shortening it to like ไปไหน ไปไหน. Okay. ไปไหน means where you're going, where you go. And if you add the word ma here, the word ma is usually means to come, right, as a verb. But I'm not sure how to call this, but as an indicator for past tense, when you put ma at the end of the sentence, it means it shows past tense. It means this happened in the past. ไปไหนมา Where have you been, or where were you? Yeah, where did you go? ไปทำงานมา So the way you answer this is pretty simple. You can just add the answer. Replace the answer. Replace ไหน right, with the answer. ไปทำงานมา ไปทำงานมา This is not limited to just verb. You can answer with like places too. For example, ไปพารากอนมา Yeah. ไปโรงเรียนมา went to school. ไปโรงหนังมา went to a cinema. Went to the movie theater. Yeah. So that's the way we answer. Usually when I came back to the hotel, and the hotel staff usually ask me, คุณซาร่า ไปไหนมา? Yeah, คุณ, right? Address me, คุณซาร่า ไปไหนมา? So where have you been? Sounds really nosy, right? But it is the way we greet each other. It's not like they really wanted to know or need to know where I've been, but it's just the way that we greet in Thai. So I usually just say ไปเที่ยวมา, just hang out. Yeah. So I give you more answers here you can use, right? Usually we say ไปธุระมา. Thura is errands. Yeah. ไปธุระมา. Oops. Thura, both high tone. Thura. ไปธุระ also means like you go number 2, I think. ไปทำธุระ. Yeah, if you say ไปทำธุระ, it depends on the context. So in general, it's mean errands. Yeah. ไปไหนมา? And the answer is ไม่ได้ไปไหนเลย. I haven't gone anywhere. Yeah. ไม่ได้, right? You probably know that it means cannot, but if you put ไม่ได้ before the verb, it will mean did not. So different precision, different order, meaning change. In Thai, ไม่ได้, when you put it at the end, for example, like กินไม่ได้, I cannot eat. If you say ไม่ได้กิน, that will mean I didn't eat. ไม่ได้ไป yeah ไหนเลย I haven't gone anywhere อยู่บ้านอยู่บ้านไหน here is anywhere yeah ไหน means which where and anywhere in negative sentence okay you means to live to be located to stay and บ้าน is house อยู่บ้าน yeah I'm home I was at home yeah okay all right so next one when I get ready to leave the building or leave my place, they will ask me this question. จะไปไหนจะไปไหน You see the different position here, right? ไปไหนมา structure, I mean. มา is at the end. จะ this one will be future tense, right? จะไปไหนจะไปไหน So if I'm like, if you're watching this and you don't quite understand the structure, maybe you should learn about structure first because colloquial Thai, something about colloquial greetings in Thai is you wouldn't be able to remember and use them unless you understand structures. That's what I found like with my students. So if you keep using it a lot every day, that's fine too. Yeah. จะไปไหนจะไปไหน Where are you going? But it's best you structure like study structure first. That's what I'm teaching you today for structures. Yeah. จะไปไหนจะไปไหนจะ will low tone ไปไหน yeah จะไปที่ไหน is fine too. You can keep T. Yeah. จะไปที่ไหนจะไปที่ไหน you can answer with จะไปทำงาน right? Basically, it could be the same answer as you use for ไปไหนมา yeah, this one. ไปไหนมาไปทำงานมา yeah. จะไปไหนจะไปทำงาน yeah. So you probably noticed that I don't really use subject pronoun here, right? That's because in Thai we usually drop the subject pronoun. So you can put kun, that's fine, but it is not common. Yeah, คุณจะไปไหน yeah. ฉันจะไปทำงาน or ผม male speaker จะไปทำงาน but you don't really need it because it's just you and I talking here. That's why we don't use it at all. And in my course, I usually just drop it in almost every sentence. จะไปทำงานจะไปทำงาน yeah. You can answer with จะไปซื้อของ or จะไป shopping. Yeah. ซื้อของ in Thai is buy stuff. ซื้อ high tone. This is vowel ซื้อซื้อ high tone ซื้อของ rising tone ของซื้อ is to buy ของ means items or stuff. Like not stuff like stuffing but like stuff or things belongings yeah ซื้อของ yeah we use this word too which is from English not shopping in Thai is chopping ch sound chop high tone chopping so for us chopping is used when we go for like kind of fancy stuff like cosmetics makeups, perfume, or like clothes. We don't really say shopping for grocery shopping. We usually just say ซื้อของ or ซื้อกับข้าว yeah กับข้าว it's things that we eat with rice like entree. So we usually say ซื้อกับข้าว instead of shopping. So you can go shopping at like night market, fine. You can go shopping at department store like but not really supermarket. We don't really use the word shopping for like grocery shopping or at supermarket. Even though the word shopping or shopping it's borrowed from like we get it from English, but we don't really use it in the English sense like in the Western context like that. So just know that shopping it's just more like fancy stuff. Usually when we say we go shopping, it means we go to like a place where it has like air conditioning. Yeah. So, all right. So that's two greetings that we just learned. ไปไหนมา yeah ไปไหนมา จะไปไหนจะไปไหน okay. Next one is กินข้าวหรือยัง This one is very very easy for you. I think you probably have heard it at some point if you've been living in Thailand. กินข้าว yeah กิน is to eat ข้าว is rice กินข้าว literal meaning is eat rice. However, we just use กินข้าว for having a meal in general. It doesn't matter, you go for a burger, you go for pizza, we use กินข้าว yeah, it's just like because cow is a staple food in Thai cuisine, and that's why we use it, we use cow, yeah. You can we don't say กินพิซซ่าหรือยัง or กินเบอร์เกอร์หรือยัง yeah, we say กินข้าวหรือยัง it's like having a meal in general. หรือยัง is a word that we use for present perfect tense in Thai. It could be like past tense too. In Thai, we don't really have the difference between past tense and present perfect tense. For us, it just happened in the past, and we don't really care if the result is up until now. กินข้าวหรือยัง but this one is probably closest to present perfect. Like, have you eaten yet? กินแล้ว where you answer กินแล้ว some people ask me if this question is for like invitation, like it would be an invitation for like if you say no, if the other person has to invite you to eat with them, I would say no, because I never got invited from anyone in Bangkok when I say I haven't eaten yet. So I guess it might be different in countryside, but in general, I don't think it's like it would be imposed on you if you ask them กินข้าวหรือยัง yeah. กินแล้ว แล้ว means already, I eaten already. Salada, oh sorry, salada, salada. The R is so hard to do it. Salada. Okay, how about you, Sarah? So la here is how about. In English, how about, and then the name. In Thai, name first, la at the end. Yeah, salala. Yeah. So this is my sister. Basically, she asked me back. Okay, again. กินข้าวหรือยัง yeah, หรือยัง Thai script is หรือยัง rising tone หรือยัง conversational drop to high tone หรือยัง หรือยัง กินข้าวหรือยัง กินแล้ว this one o แล้ว กินแล้ว sarala sarala yeah. If you haven't eaten, you can say this ยังไม่ได้กินเลย ยังไม่ได้กินเลย yeah. ยังไม่ได้กินเลย I haven't eaten yet. Salala, yeah, ask me back, yeah. You can say in short, ยัง that's it. Or ยังเลย yeah, in short. ยังเลย yeah. In full, it's ยังไม่ได้กินเลย เลย is like at all. ยังไม่ได้กินเลย. This one is hard to pronounce, right? It's and then e at the end. เอ่ย อี ยังไม่ได้กินเลย ยังไม่ได้กินเลย okay. All right, so simplest greeting. So what have we learned so far? Let's recap. ไปไหนมา yeah. ไปไหนมา จะไปไหน Where are you going? จะไปไหน Kind of nosy, right? But I'm used to it. กินข้าวหรือยัง กินข้าวหรือยัง yeah. All right, simplest greetings that I teach in my course is เป็นยังไงบ้าง เป็นยังไงบ้าง This one is full. Simplest one, but the full version. เป็นยังไงบ้าง เป็น is verb to be. ยังไง is how. บ้าง is used to mean up until now. Like in this period, how have you been? How's it? Kind of like how have you been? Yeah. Bang is used in another way too, which I'm not going to go into right now. But please know that this expression, เป็นยังไงบ้าง is like, how have you been? How's it going? You can answer with this ก็ดี like that's fine, yeah, or so ก็เรื่อยๆ yeah, เรื่อยๆ yeah, เรื่อยอาอีfirst and then e, and then put r. You don't need to trill it if you don't feel like it, because in conversation it's not going to be true anyways. You're going to hear เรื่อยๆ falling tone. But as a teacher, I encourage you to trill it. เรื่อยๆ ก็เรื่อยๆ another way to say is เป็นไงบ้าง so you just drop ยัง here, right? เป็นยังไงบ้าง you drop ยัง yeah? เป็นไง เป็นไงบ้าง เป็นไงบ้าง so this one probably hard to say because this one if you say ยัง you can drag the ng sound and just say ไง, right? เป็นยังไงบ้าง yeah เป็นยังไงเป็นยังไงบ้าง yeah but this one is hard because there's no ng sound preceding this word so you might have a little struggle saying เป็นไงบ้างเป็นไงบ้าง so up to you yeah ก็เรื่อยๆI add this at the end it's just the an ending that we use it's kind of linkage sometimes I just put it before ka ka just to kind of soften the tone yeah you can just say เป็นไง super short here เป็นไงเป็นไง yeah this one is probably the most common one I think เป็นไงเป็นไง yeah when someone asks you เป็นไง you can answer with สบายดี totally fine yeah ก็สบายดีก็สบายดี or สบายดีสบายดีค่ะสบายดีค่ะก็ here doesn't really mean anything I think it's like well oh well like you know so ไง like ไง it's pretty super short I wouldn't use it with my boss or my like my parents would be like hey yo like kind of not appropriateไง yeah ไง but I mean we use it too with like close friends and maybe not like when I haven't seen them for a while but maybe like I just saw them and I went to the restroom I came back and I just like hey what's up like ไง yeah ก็ดี yeah ก็ดี you can answer with สบายดี too so this answer is not limited to just a response to the balloon the bubble at the on the left right the phrase you can alternate and switch things around yeah but the most common one would be เป็นไง this one เป็นยังไงบ้าง is just a full form yeah okay all right let me check the questions do you have any questions hi Sophia said first time listen to you I do understand very much you are very good oh thank you Sophia that's nice of you to say that okay so I'm gonna carry on next one is nosy ones I call these nosy ones because I just love them so if I dress up for the day for example like if I put on makeup and dress like this and I was in my condo building usually my people like my neighbors they would usually ask me this question like where are you going you look so pretty you know so แต่งตัวสวยจัง y'all dress up แต่งตัว yeah แต่ง is to decorate yeah ตัว is body yeah แต่งตัว means dress like you decorate your body so you dress สวย rising tone สวยสวยสวยสวยจัง or สวยจังเลย yeah จัง is a lot or จังเลย like a lot too แต่งตัวสวยจัง yeah and then they ask me this จะไปเที่ยวไหน where are you going yeah เที่ยวไปเที่ยว is to hang out yeah ไปเที่ยวจะไปเที่ยวไหน yeah จะไปเที่ยวที่ไหน yeah so just the same structure with จะไปไหน right if I delete this right ไปไหน is the same structure and just add เที่ยวจะไปเที่ยวไหนจะไปเที่ยวไหน yeah or you can say this วันนี้ today สวยจัง you look really pretty like really nice จะไปเที่ยวไหนหรอ or จะไปเที่ยวไหน yeah เที่ยวไหนI usually just say no I'm like staying in I'm just filming in my room and they're like จริงเหรอ really but you look so pretty you must have a date or something yeah usually just like that and I think it's really funny because I mean when I was in Canada no one actually came up to me and say oh you look so pretty today like where are you going right it's totally different in Thailand it's totally common another one that I love too is ไปทำอะไรมาไปทำอะไรมา yeah ไปทำอะไรมา yeah you guys learned ma just now right ma past tense ทำอะไร do what, yeah, go do what, and then มา so what did you do, yeah, or what have you done. So it's not really, it doesn't really mean literally like what have you done as in action, but it's more like what have you done, and then in the bracket is to your face and body. Like it could be this question could be negative or positive. For example, if I gain weight and I look so fat and I look ugly, or like I don't know, I look like not so good, they'll be like, oh, what have you done to yourself? You look horrible. Yeah. And I'm like, okay, maybe I gained weight, maybe I got fatter. Right, so that's the implication that they imply, like they want to know what you've done to your body, but it could be used in a positive way too. Like, for example, like, oh, what have you done? Your nose looks like different, and you look so pretty now, and like prettier, and your face like slimmer, and your eyes are bigger. Yeah, so that this question is what it means. Yeah, ไปทำอะไรมา yeah, so they expect me to say, oh, I had some, I don't know, surgery or whatever on my face, or I could say, oh, I lost weight. Yeah, or I could say, oh, I'm in love, that's why I'm prettier. Okay, so they usually say this phrase first, ไปทำอะไรมา, and then they will give you a compliment or not so good comment like fatter. Yeah, สวยขึ้น prettier, อ้วนขึ้น fatter, ผอมลง ผอม thin, ผอมลง going down. So ผอมลง is ผอมลง means thinner. Excuse me. ผอมลง is thinner. So so you can use either สวยขึ้น, if anything is bigger or like positive degree, then we usually say ขึ้น as a direction verb, right? สวยขึ้น อ้วนขึ้น. But ผอมลง, even though thinner is positive experience for most people, but because it's decreased in size, so we use ลง ผอมลง yeah? อ้วนขึ้น สวยขึ้น ผอมลง. Okay? Also, I want to point out about comparative in Thai too. This one is like prettier. We say สวยขึ้น. If you want to say two people, like for example, Sarah is prettier than Sandra, we would say สวยกว่า, not สวยขึ้น. สวยขึ้น is used as improvement within the same person or same item. But if you use it with two different items or persons, we gonna use กว่า, สวยกว่า. Yeah, okay. All right, so this is a real conversation on YouTube that I had actually put this video almost 2 years ago, and I used this video in my class as well. So you guys can just watch this. Yeah. I already included a link to my YouTube video. I can show you a little bit in a second too. อ้าวพี่ซาร่า จะไปไหนคะ อ้าว it's like hey. Yeah. Ow, if you look up in the dictionary, it means like exclamatory word, like surprise, right? But we use ow, it's like hey, basically, yeah. Ow, P Sarah, yeah. Older, so she said to call me P. P Sarah, จะไปไหนคะ? Yeah, this is a phrase that we actually use on a regular basis. จะไปไหนคะ? จะไปข้างนอกนิดนึงจ้า จะไปข้างนอก outside. จะไปข้างนอกนิดนึง means a bit. Yeah. จ้า I use particle จ้า. Yeah, I use it with people who are younger than I am. I don't use it with my parents. I don't use it with my teachers. I don't use it with seniors. So จ้า use with people who are younger. If you're not sure, just stick to your polite particle ครับ or ค่ะ. That's better. That is safe for every occasions and every context. วันนี้ I said to her, วันนี้แต่งตัวสวยจัง Today you look like all dressed up. จะไปไหนต่อหรือ yeah, จะไปไหนต่อหรือ ต่อ is next here in this context. You see หรือ here, right? หรือ is one of the question particles that we use in Thai. And if we use หรือ with the WH question like ไหน or อะไร yeah, it just show curiosity. Like, I'm being nosy and I'm curious where you're gonna go next. Yeah. ไม่น่าจะได้ไปอะค่ะ So this one, she used a little language here, อะค่ะ just to soften the tone. ไม่น่า yeah, ไม่น่า literal meaning is unlikely. So probably not, yeah. ไม่น่าจะได้ไป จะได้ is will get to. Yeah. ได้ is like get to, will get to. It's unlikely I'll get to go. Yeah. And then I put in a bracket here, anywhere after. Like This one is you can use it means the same. Yeah. You can say low tone, falling, rising tone. Okay. ไปก่อนนะ Yeah, I gotta go. Yeah. ไปก่อนนะ is I gotta go. Okay. And then so see, I was leaving the building, so she asked me จะไปไหน Yeah, จะไปไหน where are you going? When I came back, right, she will say กลับมาแล้วเหรอคะกลับมาแล้วเหรอคะอ้าว hey, yeah. กลับมา come back, yeah. กลับ return. Ma is direction verb, yeah. The way we use ma and by as a direction verb is we use speaker as a focal point. So if I say กลับ she said กลับมา because I come towards her, right? But if I say กลับไป I'll go. If I say กลับไป I go to the opposite direction of me as a speaker. So she said กลับมา yeah. The speaker is her, and then return. Ma is towards the building, towards me. อ้าวกลับมาแล้วเหรอคะแล้ว already เหรอคะ yeah กลับมาแล้วเหรอคะ yeah. She used เหรอ here just to show surprises here, like you're back already, like you just left like 2 hours ago or 3 hours ago. เหรอคะ like to show surprises. Yeah. I said กลับมาแล้วกินข้าวยังกินข้าวยัง Yeah, see, and instead of saying กินข้าวหรือยัง right, I said กินข้าวยังกินข้าวยัง Have you eaten yet? Yeah. กลับมาแล้วกินข้าวยัง So it's like super short, yeah. Instead of กินข้าวหรือยังกินข้าวยัง I can drop หรือ here. ยังเลย Yes, he simply answer in short, right? ยังเลยพี่ซาร่าล่ะ ask me back. Yeah. How about you, พี่ซาร่ายังไม่ได้กินเลย Yeah. ยังไม่ได้กินเลย I haven't eaten yet. เหนื่อยมากวันนี้เหนื่อย This one, the vowel, same as it's a complex vowel, same vowel as we use in the word เรื่อย yeah. This one is เหนื่อย low tone อาอีอาอีเอื่อยอาอีเอื่อยเหนื่อยมากวันนี้เหนื่อยมากฟังโทนวันนี้ okay. Tones are so important. I cannot emphasize enough. The reason that I'm trying to like emphasize every tone and all the time, because it just sounds really off when you get the tones wrong. Like if it's a little off, fine, but if it's totally wrong, we don't understand you. Yeah. So please work on your tones and the vowels. The complex vowels like this is so important. If you said like that, we're not gonna understand you. No offense, but it's not that hard to do that. I mean, it's not that hard to make it right. And so please try to, pronounce it the right way. เหนื่อย yeah. เหนื่อยอีเหนื่อย low tone เหนื่อย yeah. มาก falling tone วันนี้เหนื่อยมากวันนี้ If you can pronounce this one, that's good. You did a great job because it's hard. I said very tired, yeah. เหนื่อย is tired มาก yeah. You can swap too. You can say วันนี้เหนื่อยมาก no problem, yeah. วันนี้เหนื่อยมากค่ะ yeah. And then she asked me further. Actually, I asked her further. เลิกงานกี่โมง yeah. กี่ is how many. Mong in Thai is the o'clock, yeah. So in Thai, when we ask what time in Thai, we don't say what time is it. We say how many o'clocks now, yeah, or how many o'clocks, and then fill in the blank for the question asking for a time. So we don't use the same manner as in English. That's why we use gi mong, because gi is how many in Thai, yeah. Gi mong, how many o'clocks. เลิกงานเลิก falling tone เลิก vowel and k เลิกงาน work เลิก means to quit or to stop, yeah. เลิก also means to break up with someone. However, when you use เลิก with งาน it doesn't mean you quit the job. Yeah, it actually means get off work. Okay. เลิกงานกี่โมง and she said เลิกงานทุ่มหนึ่งค่ะเลิกงานทุ่มหนึ่ง yeah. In Thai, have you guys watched my videos for telling time in Thai? ทุ่มหนึ่ง actually comes from the word หนึ่งทุ่ม yeah. So I'm gonna kind of explain telling time really quick here. Not gonna go all over it, but just maybe start from nighttime, starting from 7 p.m. So 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. we use the word ทุ่ม ทุ่ม falling tone ทุ่ม. So tum is like the sound of when you hit the drum, like tum tum, like that. So I assume and I guess that those days we hit 1 for 7 p.m. tum, and then 2 song tum for 8 p.m. and so on. Okay, so 7 p.m. is 1 tum 1 tum, yeah, 7 p.m. I think the telling time in Thai systems is a little confusing for you guys for sure, like from perspective of someone who's like speak English, like you guys. So we don't count like one, like we have military clock system too, which is 24 hour, right? But colloquial, like telling time, we're gonna use like ทุ่มโมง and so on. So you need to kind of separate the portion of the day to 4 portions, right? And then start with the first section of the day with whatever you feel comfortable with. But I usually teach nighttime first, which is 1 a.m., like 1 a.m. all the way to 5 a.m. And then I teach the tum at the very end. Yeah, so the reason that we start 7 with 1 is because after the sun sets, we kind of start to, count the time in a different portion or section of the day. And so we say 1. Yeah, so 7 p.m. is 1 ทุ่ม. Okay. However, colloquial Thai, super colloquial, we swap, right? Instead of 1 ทุ่ม, we swap to ทุ่ม1. You cannot swap for 8 p.m., which is 2 ทุ่ม. We always say 2 ทุ่ม. You cannot say ทุ่ม2. Okay. So just so you know, it is an exception. A regular singular item in Thai, you can swap 1 ทุ่ม to ทุ่ม1. Yeah. 1 จาน จาน1, like 1 plate, like that. Okay, so last one here. I said ทุ่ม1เลยเหรอ Oh wow, 7 p.m. Really? Wow. เลยเหรอ just to add to emphasize that wow, it's like so late. Yeah. สู้ๆนะคะ สู้ๆนะคะ can be translated as fight. If you look it up, right, it would be like fighting. Yeah. สู้ literal meaning is to fight like in a battle. But it doesn't mean that in this context. It means like hang in there. สู้ also means like I'm rooting for you. Okay, so สู้ๆนะคะ hang in there, like hey, hang in there, you're gonna be fine. And she said bye bye. Yeah, bye bye in Thai is bye bye. High tone first and then mid tone. It doesn't really matter much here. You can just say bye bye. We get it too. Yeah, you don't need to like do like super Thai like pronunciation here. That's about it, guys. I hope you find this, quick lesson useful. And oops. Hello, ครูเบน สวัสดีค่ะ สบายดีไหมคะ See, I haven't seen Ben for a while, so I greet him with สบายดีไหม Yeah, instead of กินข้าวหรือยัง But when I teach my students, I usually, when I see them on like Zoom, like during lessons, I would say กินข้าวหรือยัง like have you eaten yet? Because I see them often, see them every 2 days. Hello, Hans, how are you? I miss you. Are we studying tonight? Let me know. Pretty packed today, actually. Okay. That's about it, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for 5 p.m. because I'm going to be teaching Thai writing lesson 4. Today, we're going to be learning about low consonants in Thai. 8 letters. Yeah, 8 consonants. Yeah, I hope you find this useful. If you want to learn more about structures and colloquial Thai and more structure, you can sign up for my course. It's called Thai for Beginners Volume 2. and just email me and I'll send you the course syllabus and everything. Otherwise, you can self-study and keep practicing as well. I hope you enjoyed this session, and if you have any questions at all, please leave them below and I will answer them quickly, I hope. Also, I want to tell you about my learning group. I think I'm going to show you here. My learning group is called Thai for Beginners as well, just the same as my course. I usually post up like maybe once a week, but I haven't done it for a long time. Just did this morning. So I'm going to show you the group first. If it groups Thai with Sarah. There we go. So yeah, this is the group. How do I do it? So this is the group. And let me show you. Ta-da! Screen, share screen. This is the group. Yeah, so this is the group here. Yeah, so you can request to, like today I just posted this and I asked questions like what color do you see in the photo, and then people answer and I need to follow up with them in a bit. So, and my collaborator like Kruwari or my friend Kru Nam also like, post up here too. Yeah, so you can join this group for free. It's like a community that I created for you guys. You can ask me questions too. That will be good for you to learn. It's pretty much beginner's level, and I try to include transliteration for beginners. However, if any of you feel like comfortable or you can read and write Thai, go for it. And then the beginners should just copy and then paste on a dictionary and find out themselves what it means, like the transliteration version. So it's not limited to just beginners. Intermediate learners can learn as well. And yeah, that's about it. So, and I want to show you a little bit more about my folders here. A second. So the folders for volume 2, because I think some of you asked me about that as well. Okay, so here it is. This is the folder that I use for beginner volumes 2. Yeah. So this is volume 1. Volume 1 has 5 components here: guide to pronunciation, lesson 1, 2, 3, 4, and the volume 2 that you guys just learned today have a lot sentence structures, a lot of present continuous, future tense, question particles. The one you just learned is this one, colloquial greetings. And we also have ordering food and drinks and taxi language. So basically, volume 2 is the extended version of volume 1. And the video, it's all like here. I have about maybe 10 videos in total. I'm ordering food, a bunch of videos here. So we actually learned from the footage that I went out and filmed. And they're all not pre-scripted, which means it's pretty much the impromptu conversation that I had with people. So yeah, that's about it. Okay, all right. So if you're interested to, learn more and do that, and otherwise, you can just watch my free content on Facebook. Okay, and YouTube. สวัสดีค่ะ Ten. Thank you for your donation. I really appreciate it. Yeah, Ten send me donation via PayPal. Is that right? Was that you? Okay. All right. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. And I know it's not probably the best time, 2 p.m., but it's the only time I can do. So you can, watch this. There's gonna be a relay after, so you can watch it next time. Okay, thank you so much, and I'll see you guys again next time. สวัสดีค่ะโจนัสสวัสดีค่ะเมื่อกี้เห็นโจนัสไปสมัครในกลุ่ม Thai for Beginners เดี๋ยวคุณครูจะไปรับนะคะโอเคเดี๋ยวจะให้เข้ามาในกลุ่ม Okay, thank you so much. See you guys again at 5 p.m. for Thai writing. All right, bye.